Hi everyone, welcome to week 3. I hope you're really enjoying the unit and you're getting so much out of it. I can't believe we're week 3 already. Where has time gone? For those of you who are still introducing yourselves, it's been great to meet you online and to get to know a little bit about you and your background. It's always good to have context behind who you are and why you're studying and what else goes on. So this week we are looking at relevant curriculum and how to connect the arts and the concepts and skills that students learn in the arts to the curriculum. So obviously in the primary sector you have got the Australian curriculum, and you'd be looking at Foundation to Grade 2, and then in the preschool sector you'll have the Early Years Literacy Framework, and you're looking at the outcomes of that. So I just wanted to share with you just a few books. There's so many books that you can use for varying reasons. You can use them with visual arts, you can use them with drama, you can use them with music, and you can use them with dance. There are so many amazing resources and simple resources out there for you to use. So I've just picked 3. There's so many. If you haven't come across Hervé Tullet, this is a great book. It's called Press Here, and you can really look at how things move and change. He's also got a book called Mix It Up, and for Mix It Up you can look at the different colours and how colours change when you mix them and things like that. So he's got an awesome set of books. If you haven't seen this one, borrow it. Press Here. I'll give you a few intros of a few pages. Ready? Press here and turn the page. Great. Now press the yellow dot again. Perfect. Rub the dot on the left gently. Well done. And now the one on the right gently. Fabulous. 5 quick taps on the yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see what happens. Every page you turn, something happens. You could explore colours. You could explore abstract paintings and abstract work. Another one is by Barney Salzberg. If you haven't seen it, it's called The Beautiful Oops, and it's all about making a mistake, and that it's okay to make a mistake because you can turn it into something beautiful. These, I guess, are more on the sort of are written by artists, and you can do a lot with them. So The Beautiful Oops. So let's go from the beginning. Oops, a torn piece of paper is just the beginning. Sorry, I'll try and get it in the picture. Every spill has lots and lots of possibilities. Bent paper is something to celebrate. So, sorry, my kids have been using it. A little drip of paint lets your imagination run wild. So obviously here this is another visual, like a visual art. So you could do a lot of making splats, and sorry, I've got chickens running around and I'm afraid they're going to peck me. But you know, talking about making a mistake and making a splodge and turning it into something beautiful. I know a lot of you in the last week have talked about creativity is using your imagination. So this is a great book for you to use your imagination. So all of you who think that you are not creative and that you don't have an art bone in your body, get some paint, make some splats, and then turn it into something beautiful. The next book Room on the Broom. So any of Julia Donaldson's books, we have got the entire set. I have got the audio CDs in my car for my kids. We love Julia Donaldson, and she's really good if you want to do maybe in a foundation class, readers theatre, or you might want to just looking at acting it out as a whole class in a preschool setting as well. So obviously, Room on the Broom, there's A Snail and a Whale, The Gruffalo, What the Ladybird Heard, Stickman. There's so many. My mind's gone blank. So obviously, it's all about a witch, and she keeps dropping things, and she needs some help. So the witch had a hat and a very tall. The witch had a cat and a very tall hat, and long ginger hair which she wore in a plait. How the cat purred, and how the witch grinned as they sat on their broomstick and flew through the wind. But how the witch wailed, and how the cat spat when the wind blew so wildly it blew off the hat. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat, but no hat could be found. Then out of the bushes on thundering paws there bounded a dog with the hat in his jaws. He dropped it politely, then eagerly said, as the witch pulled the hat firmly down on her head, "I am a dog, as keen as can be. Is there room on the broom for a dog like me?" And you get the idea that slowly more animals get added to her broom. And then the broom snaps in two, and a fierce dragon comes to grab her as she falls to the ground. But then a big, bad monster says, "Oi, go away." It's very hard to read in front of a screen. So that's obviously a great book that you can do in terms of drama, improvisation, looking at different characters in the story. Many different stories that you can use. There's lots of nursery rhymes, Baker's Man, Bake Me a Cake. You could just do something as a Hokey Pokey. There's so many things that you can look at. So you might be even just looking at beat and tempo of a song. But what we want you to do this week is, yes, find these great ideas, but then I want you to link them to curriculum. So if you can, try and link to both so you get an idea of both, because you need to do that for your assessment anyway. You need to be able to link to Early Years Literacy Framework and to the Australian curriculum. So make links to both of your curriculum, and try and find, if you can, what are the concepts and what are the skills that the kids will learn through this activity. So don't just say it makes a connection to, this outcome. What are the actual skills that the kids will learn through it? And we're going to be looking at that tomorrow night in our live collab session. So hopefully I will see you there. I've got my t-shirt on because last night was a tiring one with my children. Coffee, please. So I'll leave you with that. Enjoy this beautiful, enjoy your day. In Melbourne it's beautiful, and tomorrow it's going to all change. It's going to get down to 14 degrees. But hope you have a great week. I'm really enjoying journeying with you guys and looking forward to seeing what activities you come up with this week. Take care. Bye.